Hi there, my name is Phil Woolley and this is PW English Lab. I'm here to talk to you in this session how we use will for the future. Now there are a few ways that we can use will, and I want to give you some visual examples to help you remember. The first situation that we use will in is when we make a spontaneous decision. Or a more simple way to put it is I make a decision now. This is really significant. It's very different from present continuous for the future or going to for the future because I made the decision to do something in the past. But in this situation, we make a decision right now in this moment. For example, imagine you're in a restaurant and you're looking at the menu and the waiter or waitress comes to you and says, "Good evening, what would you like?" You look at the menu, and maybe you're in a good Italian restaurant, and you say, "I'll have a pizza, please. I will have a pizza." Now this is using will for a future action, but I make the decision now. So think about this mental image. You're in the restaurant menu. Make a decision now. We use will for the future. The second situation is very similar. We use will when we make an offer. If you want to help someone, imagine you see someone carrying big, heavy bags, and you say to that person, "I'll help you." We don't say, "I help you." We say, "I will help you." And don't forget, when we speak English, we don't use two words when we can use one word, "I'll help you." Maybe you're in a room which is very hot and you want to open the window and you make an offer to the other people in the room and you say, "I'll open the window." You are making an offer. Now it's also possible to make an offer in the form of a question. But in this situation, we don't use the word will. Instead, we use the word shall. For example, there is a film, a few years ago now, very romantic film called Shall We Dance? Now, if you were to ask your partner, "Shall we dance?" you are making an offer to dance with that person. What is also important to remember, if we use the expression shall, we can only use first person singular or first person plural. For example, in my original example, I said, "I'll open the window." But I can ask it as a question. "Shall I open the window?" I'm making an offer. The third situation is when you make a promise. Now you may have somebody that you love and you say to that person, "I will always love you." Now if you say to that person, "I will always love you," you are expressing a promise to that person. In that situation, we use will. We can also use the negative form of will not, in the abbreviated form, won't. Imagine if you tell me some information but you don't want other people to know, I can say to you, "It's okay, I won't tell anyone." It's a promise. So you can see we use will in a very small and specific way. Remember the restaurant menu. You're in the restaurant and you say in that moment, "I'll have a pizza, please." Or the second situation, very similar, you make an offer to help. Oh, I'll help you. Or, shall I open the window? Or, shall we dance? The third situation, when you make a promise. If you tell someone, for example, that you will always love them, it's a promise. Keep a secret. I won't tell anyone. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, PW English Lab. Come back and see me for more help for all of your English needs.